In partnership with Redpoint Ventures, we are at NASDAQ's market site celebrating the Redpoint InfraRed 100 list. My name is Christina Ayanian, and joining me today is CEO of Cyera, Yotam Segev. Yotam, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Christina.
Now, Cyera is building the AI-powered data security platform. We've heard a lot about AI in the news, and especially in the case for the cyberspace. How does this affect Cyera, and where does Cyera come into play?
So as organizations, data is practically exploding. The velocity of it, the size of it, the different types of data they're collecting. We're leveraging AI in order to help organizations understand where their crown jewels are, where their most important data lives, and to make sure that that data is secure.
I'm interested to hear about Cyera's early days. Can you tell us how you started the company and what was your inspiration behind it?
So the company started out of a friendship and a partnership between me and our co-founder and CTO, Tamar. And we spent the better part of the last decade in the Israeli NSA, in Unit 8200 in cybersecurity. And in our last experience at the agency, we were exposed to the challenges of protecting data in modern environments, in cloud environments. That's really what set us on the path of what Cyera is today. I think for us, the journey has been a learning journey from the customers. The customers know what they need. They know where their pain points are, especially when you're selling into big enterprises. They know where the pain is. And if you're able to lean in and bring the engineering talent and agility into it, you can really help them solve some of the most important challenges they're dealing with.
Absolutely. You're here to take all that heavy lifting off and help them solve those pain points and those challenges.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be able to help the most important organizations in the world protect something that we all understand is the most important asset today, which is the data itself.
Absolutely. It's really the backbone of the company.
Absolutely.
Now, Cyera has grown tremendously. In 2022, you raised a Series A valued at $60 million. And recently, you raised a $100 million Series B. That's absolutely amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What do you really attribute to your investor confidence, and how will you use this funding?
I think that the most important thing to build confidence with the investors are the customers. Who are your customers and what do they think about you? The customers know best, and we've been very fortunate to have some amazing customers join us from the early days, some of the leading organizations in the world. And I think that that inspired the confidence in the investors, as well as seeing the consistent execution over the last 2.5 years, the ability to really overcome challenges, grow from challenges, and become a better company with each new day and each new experience that we get into.
Absolutely. The numbers really speak for themselves. Are there any specific use cases that are your favorite among your customers?
I think that the most basic use case is the one that resonates the best. That's data visibility. Organizations, especially big organizations, just don't know what data they have out there, and the risk that that pertains is tremendous. Cyera is the best at being able to show organizations their data, help them make sense of it, and use that for security, compliance, and governance purposes.
Absolutely. That transparency is so important within a company.
Yes.
If there is one thing that you could tell security leaders listening to this interview, what would it be?
I think security leaders have suffered a lot from data security. It was an area where products were unsatisfactory. There was a lot of investment and not a lot of return. And I think that with AI, we're actually able to change that equation. We're actually able to provide an experience that is a joyful experience to our customers, something that's easy to do and has a lot of return. And that's what we're focusing on.
It's definitely a complex space, and you're making it easy and efficient.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. We look forward to continue following and having you back at NASDAQ soon.
Thank you, Christina.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.